Afternoon. I'm sorry. Good afternoon, everybody. Shit. It ain't the morning no more. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. My signal, my signal, my signal. What you said, Trey? Hold on. What you say? I'm gonna be late. Oh, whatever. um, you cut me down. All right. Good afternoon, y'all. You don't sound like you happy to be. Oh, I'm very happy to be here, sir. I just had to sleep in. I, I had to. I'm up now. I'm very happy to be here, or I wouldn't be here. Don't start with me this morning, Trey. Don't start. Or this evening, afternoon, whatever the hell it is. I'm good, Melissa. I'm good, girl. I just got me some rest, honey. I am good. I'm wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for the concern. Hey, Candy Corn. Let me see who I got in here. Let me see. Let me see. Ebooks. Let me pin you. Let me see. Can I pin you? All right. Hey, Ebooks. Hey, Cold Pepsi. All is good. Hey, James. Hey, Miss Gloria. I'm fine, y'all. I know I was an hour late. I need another hour of sleep. Hey, Chris. And God is my Ebooks. Hey, Sonya. Hey, Miss Carla. Miss Gloria. Y'all come on in. Hit that like button on your way in. Finna get into it, okay? I think that's it. Hi, Melissa. Let's see. Candy corn. All right, y'all. So listen. Welcome, like I said. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. We're gonna get into well, we're gonna actually start. Because I think Monday, I'm gonna actually start the day one of the trial. And we are so behind on this trial, y'all. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a verdict on this before we get through watching it. Okay. But what I want to do today is introduce you all to the case, and we're gonna watch the interrogation video of the suspect, Mr. Henry. Yeah, Mr. Henry, child, Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry look a mess. But first of all, let me I gotta make sure I pronounce this young lady's name right. Hold on, because I don't want to um let's see. Is it Brucia, y'all? I'm pretty sure y'all probably heard it being pronounced. I think it's Brucia Terrell. That's the young lady, the beautiful little girl. I don't want to mispronounce her name, but that's her. It could be Briasia. I know y'all have heard it pronounced. Is it Briasia or Brucia? But that's her. She's gorgeous. Hey, ask questions. All right, so we're gonna get a little background on the case, okay? I'm gonna put that up because it's a trigger for me. Me, but I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Briasia. Hey, Heathen, I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that wants to come up on the panel. I know y'all been following this because I've gotten a lot of emails about covering it. So we're gonna get into it today, even though it's gonna be, a lot. And I don't know if it's video with it, but this article was posted up back in 2021. I think when all of this first went down. Hold on a minute. How you come correct?
What's up? Hey, chat. What's up, peeps?
I know if you up here, that means you've been following this.
Look, this is what I did.
Okay.
I seen your title, so I was like, let me go see what the hell she could be talking about now.
Okay.
It's like
Ah,
it's like I got to do the homework right before the test.
absolutely. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um,
So you got the timeline, right?
well, actually, we're gonna get into the timeline, but you can do that. But let me get a little history first, and then we'll do a timeline. Um, so let me see. Henry Dinkins is on trial for more than 3 years after Briasia. Is it Briasia? Come correct. You don't know either, probably. I think it's Briasia though, y'all.
It's
Bri
Briasia.
Briasia, thank you. Briasia Terrell's disappearance. Okay, this was published on the 10th, which is probably actually when this trial first started. So let me read this right quick for those that may not be familiar with the case. Testimony will continue Monday in the bench trial for, and that means, he's having a bench trial, no jury, huh? In the bench in the bench trial for Henry Dinkins, charged in the 2020 death of 10-year-old Breasia Terrell. Dinkins, 51, charged with first-degree murder and first-degree kidnapping in Scott County District Court. If convicted, he faces a mandatory sentence of life without parole. Um, let's see. What are we doing here? Let's see. That's a trial breakdown. We'll get into that later. On August 10th, Scott County Attorney Kelly Cunningham laid out the timeline of Terrell's disappearance on July 10th, 2020, to the discovery of her remains in a small body of water just north of DeWitt in March 2021. According to Cunningham, Terrell was shot at least twice, and a third projectile was found in her hair. Dinkins' attorneys, Chad, was it Freese and Joel Waters, did not give an opening statement. Oh, wow. So this is the breakdown of the trial. I wanted to, let's see. That's a breakdown of the trial, and we're going to get into that after the interrogation. Oh, this is a video. Let's see. If it
Roberto, what did you do back home?
Government work.
I hope I'm not in trouble.
I'm beginning to.
that must be a little small. Oh, that's him, y'all.
Ugly self.
Oh, you sent it this morning before he's interviewed by detective. Oh, you did. Let me find it. That's him, y'all. That's him in court. Let me find this video.
Your Honor, the state calls criminalist Brandon Stepansky.
All right, we're gonna stop this because we're gonna get into all of that. Let me see what Trey sent me. So, come correct. Give the people a small synopsis of what you know about this case so far.
So what I know of is his son, Breasia brother, is his son.
Right.
She was not supposed to go over there wherever they went because her mother, hadn't approved or anything for her to go over there. But the son kept, bugging her about going over there. So they went.
So wait a
And
minute. The mother didn't want Breasia to go. How old is the son?
he probably like 8 or 10.
Wait a minute. So if the mother didn't want her to go over there, how was the son able to get over there? Like the mom didn't drop her off over there, or nothing like that?
I hadn't got into that part, true. I was just looking at what some of the people that had participated in the search that was close to the family um, had stated. So pretty much, per the grandmother, the girl wasn't supposed to go over there with the son. It was his son, so that makes sense as to why he would be allowed to go with his dad. But anywho, um, Breasia wasn't supposed to go, but her brother kept, prompting her to, go with them, go with him over there.
I'm just not understanding what you're saying. Maybe I understand more when you get in. Because if the mama don't want a daughter over to somebody's house,
Because the mama was gone I think she was with
Who
her
took the little
grandmother.
girl? So who took the little girl over there?
She went over there with her brother and them
Who picked them up and took them over there?
to the girlfriend's house. To the
Who picked them up? And okay,
It didn't say that in the article. I'm sorry.
okay. I'm just confused already. I'm confused already.
Yeah, that's why I had to go back and I was like, look, see where I found out is because, of course, on social media, they were talking about how they had searched. So I went to go see, you just kind of like follow the trail, but I couldn't follow it enough in time to come to class. But got a brief synopsis that the girl wasn't supposed to be over there. She went over there, and because I was in the middle of reading the actual timeline of events that the lead prosecutor had uh, presented. That's what I was asking you if you had the timeline of events.
We finna get into it. I'm finna find it.
But needless to say, she wasn't supposed to be over there. He claims her and her brother were sleeping in the same room. He was on the couch at the residence that in the clip the money boy sent you.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the clip Moneyboy sent me. Okay, here it is right here. All right. All right, this is body cam. Okay, let me pull y'all up.
And I got the timeline of events up that was given to the lead, provided by the lead investigator.
Also, this is a video of when she first went missing, y'all. Let me get to my chat. Hold on. All right, y'all be sure to hit that like button. Y'all be sure. Thank you, C Sense. But I'm still not understanding how the little girl was allowed to go if her mom didn't want her to go. Whoever she was with, without, I guess I'll figure it out. Whoever
Okay,
she was with,
true.
I
I got
don't,
it
I
for you.
don't understand how the little girl was able to
Okay, true.
go there. Y'all be
True.
sure to
Can
hit the
you
like
hear
button.
me?
Feel free to support the channel. Go ahead, Concord.
Okay, so this is what they have. So Danita Gardner is um, the little girl's grandmother. Okay. The grandmother told Keisha that she could not go with her brother to Dinkins' apartment because it was not part of the plan by her mother.
Get that part. I'm still trying to figure out how she ended up there. Because I know if I leave somebody in the my door my if I
In the
leave my kid in
custody.
the custody of another grown adult and I express that I don't want her to go to somebody's house, whoever's got my baby should make sure she don't end up there. I'm just confused as to how she ended up there if the mom didn't want her to go. But I guess we'll get into that. Let's watch this, y'all. This is when she first went missing. Okay.
AI. SHIA.
Last name?
Langford, LA. NK. FORD.
Date of birth?
8/28 of 1991.
Address?
614 West 63rd Street.
Shut up, Trey.
Apartment number 1.
Phone number?
563.
Yep.
676. 4247.
And Henry lives here.
Yeah, I guess so. This is where he told me to come.
Okay.
He don't even know how long she's even been gone.
Yeah. What's your daughter's name?
Breasia, BREA.
EA.
SIA.
BREASIA.
Yes.
Okay.
Terrell, TERRELL.
Okay. What's your middle initial?
D.
Her date of birth?
12/4/09.
Okay. What's up, Henry? So when was the last time you saw her?
She was in the house.
Yeah, when was the last time you saw her?
9:30.
Last night?
About 9:30.
Okay. Okay.
With him.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
She was in the bed when I woke up this morning.
She was in the bed?
Yeah.
When you went to bed last night? Okay.
This is crazy, man. This is like, you know what I'm saying? I know she fucking going fucking hysterical because
Yeah. DIN.
KINS.
Your date of birth, Henry?
August 2nd, 72.
Is this your home address?
No.
What's your address?
It's down by Boston Arena.
I just.
Yeah, I just know that.
You don't know your
I don't know the
address?
full address.
Do you know your phone number?
Hell no, I don't even know that either. I swear to God, I don't.
Henry, you don't know where your daughter is. You don't know your address, and you don't know your phone number.
No, for real. I'm finna
So,
give it to you now.
Y'all, I'm gonna put a little background music on this because I want to play it. But I can't have it too loud. I want y'all to tell me in the chat if y'all hear this music, but can still hear the All right, right there. Can y'all hear the music? This video is important because he sleeps runs and check this ass on why he left on the interview video again. Okay, now, Ebooks, what I need you to do, I appreciate you, Ebooks, is when I start playing this, tell me if you can hear this over the music.
I think I'll be lying, but
Well, no, it's just it's kind of.
because I don't call myself.
I know, but you got to know your number. You got to know your address.
I don't.
So this is your girlfriend's address here?
This is Fred.
Okay.
Okay, here go my phone right here.
Okay. What was she last wearing?
In the bed.
What you have on, some shorts?
All right, thank you,
What
Charlie.
color?
I don't remember. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you.
Thank
What's her
you.
height and weight, you think?
She's a little taller than she is.
She's sister.
Okay.
She's a little taller than that. Probably not like sister.
Okay. What's her hair look like?
She had
Brownie,
dreads. Long.
dreads.
Long.
Long
Thank you.
dreads hair?
Yep.
Like shoulder length or
Down.
middle of the back?
Down.
Okay. Mid back dreads. Right? Is that how we would
Yes.
label that?
Yes.
She had shorts on.
Did she still have a white shirt on?
She had that long that she had the shirt that you gave her.
The white shirt.
All white?
It's
White,
long.
all white t-shirt. Yep.
And you guys don't have alarms or anything on your doors if the door's open? Okay. And listen, I know this sounds dumb. I've lost my kids too. Okay. Actually, mine just happened.
No, we just searched.
Okay, just I'm going to ask you to who have you called? What doors have you knocked on?
I don't know these people out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I called her.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she told me she was at work. At first, I was riding around looking. And then me and my son started riding around looking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
So how long ago has it been? An hour?
It's been a couple hours.
Couple hours?
Couple hours.
Okay.
Couple hours.
Have we called grandmas? Have we called cousins?
That's what I just asked. She the one. I don't know all that. She knows all that. She knows all that, not me.
Okay. Do we have a picture?
She does.
Okay.
Yeah. She got the picture, bro.
Who's the girl that lives here? Andrea?
Yeah.
What's Andrea's last name?
Culberson.
Culberson.
You need a picture of her.
You don't have nothing with you right now. Okay, that's fine. Have we called family?
I've called everybody. I have my uncle out riding around. My mom's on her way out here. My friend's on their way out here.
We've been every fucking way.
And she's gonna be with a friend inside some apartment.
That's
most
why I
likely.
just said I'm gonna still look.
Okay.
We don't know anybody out here though. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
She would have never.
How many?
She would have never. First of all, she would have never woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning. She would have never.
What you mean? 8 o'clock in the
I'm
morning.
just saying.
That ain't what I
She
said. I
definitely
never
I know
said.
you
guys,
didn't say that.
this isn't the time to fight.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck about you walking,
Hey,
nigga.
listen,
You
man.
lost her though.
How did I fucking lose?
Because you was watching her, Henry. What the fuck do you mean?
But hey,
I'm going, sir. Come on, D.
listen to me.
Fuck that. I'm going.
Well, you guys gotta come together right now. This isn't a time to fight about it. Okay. So, well, hey, if you, well, how am I supposed to? What do you want me to do?
I got that. I got that. See how she stepped on me. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
like I fucking
I get it, Henry. I get it. I
All
get
I
it.
can do is look.
I get it, Henry. Henry, let's go inside the apartment one more time. Look, this happens more often than you think. We just, I mean, well, I understand why she's upset. From me, I don't want to
and deal with the issue.
Yes.
You got to keep a level head.
Yeah.
You know that. I learned that a long time ago. Fuck, man.
104 and 105.
How many times have you guys stayed out here?
How many times have I been out here? Yeah, this is their first time.
Oh, it's the very first time she's ever stayed here.
104 and 105. Start 4.
And so
She has been over here, but they never stayed.
she has never stayed here.
Take the daughter out.
Like I said,
So I wonder just,
The daughter saying she was assaulted by the mom, and that the mom is not allowing her to get her things.
this is such a small.
we got,
She's not in our look. I'm fucking mad. She gonna open the door, man. She's gonna.
what's her name?
She's gonna open.
Hi there. Are you Andrea?
Yeah.
Okay, Andrea. What's your date of birth, Andrea? So tell me about, like, when was the last time you saw her?
She was here.
When?
The time when that folks didn't like that around midnight. She was here. She was in bed sleeping.
Okay. And you guys never heard her come down, walk out? There's no forced entry or anything like that? Okay. Do you mind if I just come in and take a quick look? I'm not concerned about anything else. I just want to come in because probably 50% of the time we still find them inside the place when this happens. And
Well, I kind of do my face kind of break right now.
what's that?
My face has kind of been a break.
So is this is his apartment? Is that his girlfriend? I'm imagining that's his girlfriend at the apartment. She seems like she may know something. Let's see.
Listen, I go on all sorts of places. I don't care how big.
Is he aware of this?
What's that?
Is he aware of this?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want, like, honestly, like the baby went missing? Why would you be hesitant about letting the cops in? I don't give a damn what you got going on. I mean, why would you be hesitant and then ask, does he know about it? It's like she already knew he did something, y'all, to me, honestly.
What's her name again? Was there any fights or arguments or anything?
Okay, so Trey says Trey been doing his homework. Shout out to Trey. He lives in a mobile home. That's his girlfriend apartment or a good friend, as he described it. Oh, he said she was a roommate like me.
Anything last night? Bree is her name? Where was she sleeping at? Your bed? So where were you guys sleeping at last night? You guys slept out here? Oh. Can you look in the closet again? Huh?
It's all closed.
I know, I'm just telling you, you'd be surprised what we've...
I know, right?
So she was sleeping in the bed with her brother? And you guys slept out here? Okay. What time did you guys wake up?
Now,
Well, what time did you wake up?
okay, so I can't. Honestly, I cannot remember what time I was.
Okay, like 30 minutes ago, 2 hours ago? 2 hours ago? Okay. Have any friends out here? Like, has she ever played with any of the neighbors? Okay, are you gonna come out and help look or not?
I'm gonna just say this, and I don't listen. I'm learning with y'all. I'm learning a lot with y'all, but I'm just saying this. Her more so him. They act like from the beginning, from the gate, guilty. I'm just saying. Right, C said, right. What's crazy is the son seen in this video that said I saw her last night testify that he said his dad. Yeah. Yep, I read that. All right, that's it for that. This is the interrogation. So we're gonna get into the we'll ask questions. Say Henry and that girl. Oh, Henry and the girl. The answer don't have no sense of right. They show no concern at all. Right, Fawn. Right. This is crazy. Like the mama. Now I can understand her reaction. Not like she's pissed, she's scared, she's angry. But they just act guilty from the gate. It's ridiculous. Let's watch this, y'all.
Detective Obert,
She wasn't? Okay.
What's up, big dog? You didn't see your phone? No, I was calling the office back. Yeah, I'm down. Okay. Hello?
Okay, what's taking you so long to answer my phone call and text message?
Well, I didn't see your phone call. I just answered it just now, did I?
Okay, you're at the police station?
Yes, sir. I'm right here right now.
Alright, do you have any info for us?
What type of info? Like what? Like what?
Tell them that, hey,
Yeah, he's in the interview room right now. And
hey, we're in an interview with him, we got it.
Hang tight.
Your phone's gonna be sitting right here, okay?
Okay.
Oh my God, you can tell he's guilty. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'll wait till you finish with the
You want to say something?
yeah.
Go ahead, Coco Red.
Oh, okay.
We must be on delay.
No, the background music. I was still hearing it.
Yeah, it's still on.
Okay. So it says Asia Langford, who is the mother. The mother of the two children, Dinkins, is the father of Reasia's younger brother, who was 8 at the time of the incident. Dinkins is not the biological father of Reasia. The court records say that Langford saw Dinkins, and Langford is Andrea, a couple of days prior to the incident at a convenience store and talked with him about needing to spend time with his son. Dinkins was to call Langford to make plans. On July 9, 2020, Langford was at work while her mother watched all 3 of Langford's children. Dinkins arrived to pick up his son, according to the court records. Reasia said she wanted to go with them, so Langford's mother called Langford and said that Reasia had gone with Dinkins and that Langford needed to drop off clothing at the apartment for the 2 children after she got off work. While the children were at Dinkins' apartment, Breaja's brother played a video game in the living room while Breaja played a video game in the bedroom. Breaja's brother would later tell law enforcement officers that he saw Dinkins spend time with Breaja in the bedroom, and the court documents showed it. After they played video games, the children showered and went to bed. Breaja and her brother were given the only bedroom in the apartment to sleep in, while Dinkins and his girlfriend slept in the living room. Dinkins' son told officers he noticed Breaja was missing when he woke up. Court records show that Dinkins' girlfriend reported to officers that she woke up at 3 a.m. to use the bathroom. To access the bathroom, she had to enter the bedroom and saw Dinkins was not in the apartment. Upon entering the bedroom, she discovered Breaja was not in the bed and could not be found in the apartment, court documents say. She became concerned and did not understand why Dinkins and Breaja would be gone from the apartment at 3 a.m. Court documents say she waited for Dinkins to return, which she did about 3:30 a.m., and confronted him. Dinkins was very brusque with her and communicated that he would talk with her later, according to court documents. His girlfriend then saw Dinkins go into the bedroom, turn on the light, get into his closet, and search for an item that he secreted in his clothes. His girlfriend looked out the bedroom window and saw Breaja standing on the passenger side of Dinkins' car. Dinkins left the apartment with no explanation as to where he was going. There's more if you want me to keep reading.
Oh, go ahead, because this background. Go ahead.
Dinkins, his girlfriend, told officers came back after sunrise in the early morning hours of July 10th, and Breaja was not with him. He would not answer his girlfriend's questions. He called Langford and said Breaja was missing. An officer interviewed Langford and Dinkins. During the interview conducted of Dinkins' son by law enforcement officers, the child provided information of locations he and his father traveled to include Dinkins having gone to Walmart to purchase Clorox. The child reported that his father had the battery removed from his cell phone. While Dinkins was inside Walmart, the child reported putting the battery in the phone to play a video game. When Dinkins exited Walmart, the child removed the battery so he would not get in trouble. As a result, the cell phone being powered on, law enforcement was able to get a brief ping off of a cell phone tower in Clinton. A search warrant was applied for Dinkins' phone for a forensic download. GPS coordinates placed Dinkins at Walmart in Clinton, Iowa, on the early morning of July 10th. Court records allege that in checking his search history through the internet in the 10-day preceding Breaja Terrell being abducted, it was determined that Dinkins had been searching pornographic sites, the titles of which involved the sexual abuse of young Black female children. Law enforcement confirmed in March 2021 that remains found by a fisherman just north of DeWitt were those of Breaja Terrell.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, let me get into I appreciate that I'm gonna call you D2. I appreciate that comfort because like I said, I couldn't understand how she ended up at this guy's house. The mom, but she was with the grandma.
Mm-hmm.
The baby was with the grandma, and the grandma didn't see an issue with her going with her brother to his dad's house, right?
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. All right, so listen, we're gonna get back into the interrogation, but before we do, how long is this video right here? Let's see. Oh, it's only 14 minutes, so Now I saw something. Now they say he was at Walmart where he bought bleach, right? But I saw something that said bleach was not detected at the scene. But we're gonna watch the Walmart. And it's only 14 minutes long. Y'all, we just get some background on the case today. So when we start listening to the trial, we'll know what's going on. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's watch this Walmart video.
I'll point to it, which is Friday, July 10th, 2020, and then 6:49 a.m. as it's counting.
All right. When generally does Mr. Dinkins first enter the parking lot in that maroon Chevy Impala?
It's going to be coming up here shortly, right before 6:50.
Okay. And then can you give us a sense of what direction it will be coming into the parking lot?
I can point to it on the screen.
Is that the maroon Chevy Impala that's coming
That
in?
is.
Okay.
Come from the top right to the left of the screen.
And then the time generally.
Was that it? Let's see.
Now, is there feed that Walmart?
Like if the person was to walk on foot and enter the business?
Well, yeah, and we're probably going to be more circumspect, but will we see him approaching and waiting at doors for the store?
Yes.
Okay. Is the store open at this point in time?
Not before 7 a.m. now.
I'll bring it back up when it comes back up.
Detective Obert, what do we have here right now?
It is one of the general entrances to the business. Camera views. It's 6:59 a.m. right now. We see the defendant standing near two other people in line waiting to go into Walmart.
Okay. I know that we're not showing all views, but when he got there originally, was he able to get into the store?
No, he approached the store at approximately 6:51, went to both general entrances and returned back to his vehicle.
Okay.
And left.
And then did he come back into the parking lot?
He did.
Okay. And what time would he headed back into the parking lot?
At approximately 6:58.
All right. So then is this the second time that he's approached the doors to enter the business?
It is.
All right. When are
from this angle, the defendant tries to go up to the door closer and ends up just walking over to the other entrance. So we're not sure what time these people were able to enter, but we know he used the other door and he was eventually able to get in around 7:04 a.m.
How is Mr. Dinkins dressed?
Gold shoes, appears to be the same shorts that we had him, that he was wearing when he came down to the police station, white t-shirt, and then black do-rag.
Okay. So still he has those gold shoes.
That is correct.
Are we past the 7 o'clock hour at this point?
We are.
Where are we at?
7:01 a.m.
Rice K, what was he on parole for? Rice K. Y'all hit that like button. Feel free to support the channel.
Where are we at relative to our time frame?
7:03 a.m., which would have been the approximate time of that phone ping and Clinton.
When you watched video surveillance footage, was there any footage that ever picked up the vehicle traveling at a point where we could see through that front windshield?
There was. That was when he was leaving the lot for the first time at approximately 6:54 a.m. There was a passenger.
Okay. And then for purposes of our written record, what just happened?
The subject went up to the door, the defendant went up to the door, and then now has moved over to another entrance to try to gain access into the business.
Okay. The frame that we're playing, what is it numbered as?
2.
Okay, now let's jump over to frame 4. Let's go ahead and set up frame 4. Tell me what we're going to see in frame 4.
It should be the other entrance to the Walmart and eventually show the defendant being able to enter the business.
Okay. Where are we at on our counter?
7:04 a.m. There, the defendant just entered the business shortly before 7:05 a.m.
All right. I'm getting a little help from my younger assistant here. All right. And then what time did he enter the store?
Just a little bit before 7:05 a.m.
All right. Now we're going to jump over to another video segment. Is there a segment that will show where he goes in the store and makes a selection?
It does.
Okay. What video are we going to be playing as far as the number?
8.
Okay. All right. Where are we at in the store now?
Just from the view of the video footage, it looks like there's cleaning supplies along the left aisle, and then looks like some clothing on the right of the screen.
Has Mr. Dinkins come into view yet?
He's just now coming into view on the top part of the screen, and he has a cart with him, and he's walking over towards the cleaners section.
Okay, what was the time?
7:06.
What is Mr. Dinkins doing at this point in time?
is placing 2 bottles of Clorox bleach into his cart.
What was the size of those bottles of Clorox bleach?
81 ounces each.
And were those smaller in sizes compared
It was the same size.
Okay. And did Ms. Culberson ever describe the defendant bringing any bottles of bleach back to the apartment that day?
It was never mentioned in any testimony or any interviews that I had with her.
All right, now, is there a view of the transaction when he purchases those items?
There is.
Okay, and then as far as the video feed that we're going to be playing, what number is assigned to that?
12.
Where is the purchase made from?
Self-checkout.
What time are we looking at on our counter right now?
It's approaching 7:08 a.m.
For a written record, what is Mr. Dinkins doing?
He has scanned.
I'm gonna just say this. 7 o'clock now you at Walmart at 7 o'clock, before 7 o'clock. Walmart opens at 7. You're at Walmart and you there literally before the doors are open. You need to be there when the doors are open. And the only thing you purchase is bleach. That's it. State of emergency for you to purchase bleach. Okay. All right, let's go, y'all.
1 bottle of bleach, but from the receipt we can tell that he scans it twice to pay for 2 bottles.
And then how does he pay for it?
With cash.
And is that consistent with what we noted on the receipt itself?
Yes.
And then what time generally is he taking the receipt and completing this transaction?
Almost at 7:09 a.m.
Detective Obert, we had conducted a review of this footage last night for purposes of playing it. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Do you recall what video segment would show the Chevy Impala passing under camera where it would have picked up DL in the vehicle? Today, for some reason, things don't seem to be working out quite right.
You would go back to the DPD file. No, sorry, go back to the DPD parking lot.
Gotcha.
And then it would be there's a still shot of it, but then
how long?
It should be
So he was a sexual.
Okay, so let's play number 8. And this would be under the file that's denoted DPD parking lot?
Yes, this is it when he first comes and leaves the business.
It's on. Wait a minute. It's how you got the money. Man, this ain't said withdrawal of 855. Y'all, I'm fussing right now.
6:54 a.m.
Has he already left the store that first time when he wasn't able to get in?
This is now showing the Impala leaving before he could get in the store.
And as we look at it, does it show?
It shows a passenger, appears to be black male.
I know you, Brooks.
All right.
True. Can you pause it real quick? So yeah, this man was convicted in 1990 at the age of 17 for third-degree sexual abuse of a girl under the age of 13. So he'd been a criminal at a young age.
After this, is that where we then observed him coming back into the parking lot that second time that you've described?
Yeah, at approximately 6:57 a.m.
Thank you.
Today marks 1 year.
This is a sad case, especially since the son saw his dad shoot his sister. And that's like just messed up. Right ass question. He should have stayed behind bars. This is gonna be a good case. So everybody, y'all do y'all's homework, because I'm sitting here looking at this. You got Money Boy dropping the video clips. Yeah, this is a real good case. That could be. Let me see. Ask questions. He's being charged with first-degree murder, first-degree kidnapping in Scott County District Court. So if he gets convicted, he could face mandatory. He could face a mandatory sentence of life without parole. So they say that no bleach or DNA was found on the evidence from the site where her body was found. But DNA was only found in her femur. It's in Davenport, Iowa, E. Brooks.
I am back, y'all. His life should be taken the same way. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize.
Hey, Duchess.
Tommy just went to the ATM machine and withdrew $800 and they took it out 3 times.
Woo!
What the hell is going on? Huh? What?
I said, tell him send me some.
Girl, 3 times?
Tony said once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Yeah, Wells Fargo they're gonna have to do something. This is ridiculous. Okay.
So did you hear what I said that when he was?
I walked out the room so I could hear what you say. Come correct. I'm sorry, y'all.
So he was charged at the age of 17. According to the Iowa Sex Offender Registry, Dinkins was convicted in 1990 at the age of 17 of third-degree sexual abuse of a girl under the age of 13.
What? So I saw it in the chat. Yeah, I put it in the chat, and I think I saw it when I was reading the article too, that he was a registered sex offender.
Yeah.
From that incident, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, he had to be for them to put him on the sex offender registry.
Right. All right, so let's get back to the
and you mentioned something about bleach on the. They didn't find it on at the crime scene or where they found her body, but they did find DNA in her femur.
DNA from him in her femur.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll get into that as we go. Okay. Let's go back to the interrogation. He shouldn't have been along with no kids. Exactly. Not even his own. I'm sorry. He's a sex offender. All right. Let's play it, y'all.
Henry. Hey, what's up?
I'm glad you're able to make it down.
I was gonna come down, man.
It just makes it easier for me just to make contact with you right away.
But I was right there with the officer when he called.
Yeah, but then you left.
Because she left, and I was met Aisha, and it made me mad because she was, basically blaming it all on me. But
first, let's just start with your
my name.
Yeah.
Henry Dinkins.
H-E-N-R-Y?
Yes, sir.
And then can you spell your last name for me?
K-I-N-K-I-N-S.
I'm not quiet this, so you don't have to. We don't have to get distracted here. Middle initial.
E.
Date of birth.
August 2nd, 72.
Good phone number for you?
I don't know the number. It's out there.
Okay. And then the address is your address up there?
No. I live in my mobile.
And where's that?
I don't know the address. I just know it's right there by Nestle Parinas. Right there in. It's a mobile home.
Mobile home. And is it on Schmidt Road?
Yes.
And what does it look like?
It's all white. It's got King Highway on.
King Highway?
Yeah.
And say if I were to go on Rockingham.
All you gotta do is go down, you will see them
on Schmidt, take a left on Schmidt Road.
Take the Schmidt Road, go down, and you will see like the back of the trailers. You will see them. And then
like the semi-trailers?
Semi-trailers, yeah. And then you pull into there and you will see it right there.
Okay. Oh wait, and then it says what on it?
King's Highway.
And that's where you stay?
Yes.
Is there an address associated with
I mean, I don't know the address, you know what I mean? But there's an address on the building, but I don't know the address on the building. That's what the officer was asking me, and I told him I didn't know it.
Okay. And so do you have agreement with that building?
So he probably don't know the address on the building because, like Trey said, which I didn't know, that's not actually his home. I think Trey said he stays in a mobile home, and that apartment was his girlfriend's apartment. He just don't know his girlfriend's address. She said her body was so badly decomposed that they were only able to get her DNA from her femur to compare with her mother's DNA. Oh wow, for a positive match. Oh wow. Oh.
All right. And where do you work at?
I don't work right now.
Okay.
I was working at Willing Precision Steel, but I was waiting until after the corona stuff was over with.
Okay. And you are currently dating.
I mean, she's like a close friend.
Okay.
You know, but you know, we close. You know what I'm saying?
How long you guys been friends for?
A few years.
A few years.
Yes, sir.
And what's her name?
Andrea Culberson.
And did you drive her car here, or?
I'm gonna leave that blank.
What do you mean? Well,
I mean,
I get it.
Yeah.
I kind of get where you're going at, but is her car parked out front?
No.
No. Where's her Impala at?
Her Impala's with my homie right now. So
where at?
They moving around in it.
Who's moving around in it?
My homies.
Who's that?
Lil Vince.
What's his real name?
Vince.
Well, okay. Vince what?
Harris.
And they're riding around in it
until I call them.
Okay. And anyone else with Vince looking for it?
No.
Do you have a phone number for Vince?
No, I don't.
Okay. Just so I can confirm with him that's what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is crazy, man.
Okay. So let's start out with yesterday.
Yesterday.
Or did you have the kids prior to that? Well,
no, yesterday, Lil Dink wanted to come with me.
Okay, so let's backtrack there. Lil Dink is
Victorious.
Okay. And he is
my son.
Your son. And that's with
Aisha.
And Victorious' last name is?
I don't know what last name she got.
Okay. How do you spell his first name?
Detorious.
And then you
have Mosley. Yeah,
Victorious Mosley.
Yes.
And his mother is Aisha Langford. Okay. And then do you have any other biological?
No, I raised Creation.
Since how old was she?
My baby.
Okay. And so you raised her with Aisha?
Yes.
How long were you and Aisha together for?
Like 2 years. But we stayed close friends.
But you guys stayed close friends. So how long? So you guys
We've been friends all the way to now.
Okay. How long ago did you guys break up? Break it off?
It's like 6 years ago. I'm only guessing that. I'm not.
Yeah, approximate though.
Right.
So Victorious, Breasia are kind of what you consider your
My
kids.
kids,
Is
yeah.
that
They're
fair
my
to say?
kids. They're my kids.
Okay. And so did you pick them up yesterday, or when did you pick them up from Aisha, or how did that exchange go?
Man, I'm trying to stay cool right now. Me and Aisha, I had seen them, and they said they wanted to come and spend time with me.
What do you mean
Yesterday.
Okay. And where at?
I don't even remember. But they wanted to spend time with me. And, you know me, I'm like, yeah, y'all can spend time. You know what's up?
Y'all Miss Gloria, because listen, I'm saying off the rip, he seems like he's guilty. I can see what, wait, this is crazy. Like, this is really crazy. All right, let's listen, y'all.
Crazy. This is crazy.
So, what time did you see them yesterday?
I don't even remember.
Was it early in the morning, late in the evening?
So it was probably around in the afternoon sometime.
And this was at Aisha's house.
I don't remember where we was talking, but I picked I picked them up at Aisha's mom's house.
Picked them up from Aisha's mom's house at what? Approximately what
I
time?
don't remember what time, sir.
Like evening? What time of day?
Well, I think it was around the evening time.
Evening time. So you picked them up from Aisha, and what car were you in when you picked them up?
I don't remember. I think it was the Impala. I don't know. I don't remember. It probably was the Red. I don't know.
Okay. And then, so you pick them up, bring them back here, or bring them back up. Do you take them straight to your mobile home, or
no?
What you guys do?
We
Just run me through your day.
We went to my
before you can
cousin's
remember.
house. We went out to my cousin's house, and they played with my little cousins, and they wanted to go.
What cousin's house was that?
At Vince.
Oh, Vince. Okay. And where does he live?
On Taylor.
Taylor and what?
Between 5th and 6th.
You know the exact address or no?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I guess they wanted to go to the house, so we went to the house. They started playing the game. Showers, and then they got in the bed. You know, me and Andrew laid down. I got up. I left. Came back.
What time did you leave around?
I don't even remember, sir. I mean,
and what the sleeping arrangements? How is that? Like who sleeps where in the house? And
I mean, the kids were in Andrew's room.
Okay.
Me and Andrew was sitting out in the living room.
Okay.
We was in the living room, and I had left and came back. And then when I left, I think I went down to Little Ben's house, but nobody was there. And when I came back, you know, I did a little look around. I didn't see Bree. No, that wasn't that time. I don't remember. No, that's a lie. That's a bald-faced lie. It wasn't even at that time. What time was it? I don't ever look at the time, so I mean, I'm really confused with the time. But I know when I went and looked for Bree, so I only seen Lil Dink in the bed.
Okay.
And I left. So I went like moving around, and I
left the apartment?
Like the apartment, yeah, and went like out and about, you know, where she was living. And out there in I don't know the apartment buildings out there. I don't know.
But you're what's that?
I agree. Ask questions.
Sorry about that. So just so I can get this straight, so you pick them up from Aisha's, you go to Vince's house,
right? They
play with the kids. Then you head up to Andrea's house. Okay. Did you go to your trailer at all?
No.
Okay. And then so you guys go there. You said the kids shower and they get ready for bed, and they sleep in Andrea's room, in the same bed together.
Yes.
And then you and Andrea in the room. And then at one point you leave in the night. How many hours do you think it was between when you first got there and then you left the apartment?
Probably like about 3-4 hours.
Okay. Yeah, around
figure.
And so then you leave, but is everyone still in those same like kind of areas when you leave?
When I was there.
When you left?
Yeah, when I left, ain't nobody came out of no room.
Yeah, everyone was.
Everybody was still, you know, situated. Notorious was before I left. Notorious was still playing the game, and I went in there, and he said he was done playing the game, so I took the TV off, and he went to sleep. And then, you know what I'm saying, I went in the living room.
How long were you gone for?
I don't know, probably so 45 minutes to an hour, 30 minutes, I don't know, somewhere around there.
Okay, and then you come back, and then kind of what do you do when you get back? Nothing. Did you like just go to bed or
No, I wasn't
stay in the living room?
I was in the living room. I wasn't even tired.
Yeah.
But I got period like when I was there, you know, so I periodically checked on to make sure it was good because we had the air conditioner on, so I know like because it's too cold.
Okay.
So I pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I realized that and it's kind of odd because I never known Bree to ever leave. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Never, ever leave. I never. It was just odd. You know what I mean? And when I realized it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was looking around. Then when I came back, Andrea was up. She like, what's wrong? I'm like, man, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I was freaking out a little bit. So she like, I'm like, man, I'll talk to you in a minute. I'll talk to you in a minute. I'll figure this shit out. And you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want her stressing. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when I came back, I grabbed Dean. You know, and I'm like, man, he's like.
He did ask questions. The son testifies to that.
He's like, and then we rolled around, and then I texted his mom. When I texted his mom, she was at work, and she was like, hey, Bree's missing. She was like, well, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me. So I'm like, man, no, I'm not playing. I'm for real. And she was like, stop playing with me. And I said, look, man, I'm not playing. So I gave Dink the phone. Dink told her, like, Mom, you know, we don't know. I mean, your mom mad at me. He said, Dad, I don't understand why Mom mad at you. You know, you haven't done nothing. I'm like, I mean, but I'm still responsible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, don't know what to say or do, you know. So then me and her met up, and she was like,
you and Aisha met up? Or at
Burger King.
Okay.
And Aisha was like really upset, and I said, you know what I'm saying, I understand how you coming. I feel what you're saying right now, but you know, you stressing out right now. It's not going to help us out right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We have to figure this shit out. You know. So I was like, well, you're responsible, you know, and it made me feel so fucking bad because, you know, I am responsible, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I just, like I said, I was like lost, didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say to her. I was lost for words. I couldn't even talk to her really. And she was yelling and screaming. And then she said, I'm gonna call somebody to come out there to Andrea's apartment. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So we went out there. When the dude approached, you know what I'm saying?
The dude as in?
The officer.
Okay.
Man.
So did you call 911?
Said, no, let's go to the apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, we could call at the apartment. You know what I'm saying? And Aisha was like, because first I'm thinking like, she ain't really missing. You know what I mean? Something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something, I don't know. But once it really set in that can't nobody find her, that's when it hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's missing. You know what I mean?
So did you call 911 or did
Aisha did?
Okay, you didn't call 911.
No, because
and Aisha called with her own phone?
I'm not for sure. I don't know.
Did Aisha ever have your phone?
I called Aisha first because I was really.
But did Aisha ever have possession of your phone?
No.
Okay. So let's backtrack here a little bit. Do you remember at what point, or approximately what point in the night, you realized Bree was gone? and then kind of like run me through again of when you noticed she was gone.
Like, you know, when I came back the second time, you know,
after being gone for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I did like a little check, you know, and you know, she wasn't there.
She wasn't there. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And you don't know what time you got back.
Okay. I don't.
Gotcha.
I don't remember. And I was like, I was scared at you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? But I didn't think it was like this serious. You know what I'm saying? I really was like confused.
Okay. And so you get back, and then I mean,
can
we put a time frame in between at least. Like, are we talking like 10 to 11 at night? Or are we talking like
after hours? It was
like
probably after hours. It was
like
probably like closer. I don't remember the time. I'm not going to
12 to 2.
I didn't even. The reason why I don't remember the time is because I didn't have my phone.
Gotcha. Where was your phone at?
It was sitting right there on the table, and I mean.
What do you mean sitting right there on the table?
It was sitting right there. Well, not on the table, I think it was sitting on a ledge.
In the apartment?
In the apartment.
But you were in the apartment, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, but when I left, I didn't have my phone.
When you left to
go down to Little Vince's.
Little Vince's, okay. But then you got back.
I got back.
Okay.
And then I left again. I left twice.
And where did you leave for the second time, or what was that?
I think I went to the quick shop. Got a pack of cigarettes or something like that.
What do you remember? What quick shop?
Quick shop on 53rd.
Okay. And about what time would that have been?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
And you got a pack of cigarettes there?
Yes.
So, just so I have it straight, you went to Vince's, you come back. How long in between when you got?
I'm trying to put the time frame together. I could be off, but I know where I went.
Yeah, and that's what I'm just trying to
figure out. And then,
so you got back from Quick Shop with the cigarettes, and then what happened after that?
Nothing.
No, well, okay. So but then you got back.
Then like I said, I got back. I don't know what time it was, sir.
Okay, that's fine. We can move past that.
All I know is,
at one point or another, you noticed that Bree is not in the
room.
Okay. And then so, what do you do immediately after you notice Bree's not?
I go outside.
Go outside. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I went outside.
Okay. And then, like, just around the area, or did you get in a car and drive somewhere?
I went around the area first.
Okay.
And then I started moving around, like trying to get close within the areas. You know what I mean? Trying to look to see if she was walking. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
And for the sake of, I'm not letting hand me off on a driving charge. If you went and drove and tried to find her in certain places, that's
I went in the area where, out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to see.
Around the apartment complex.
No, like, outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I pulled in, I would have
like those businesses and stuff like that?
No, like the streets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
the
saying?
Nearby streets.
I don't know what streets. I mean, I don't. Like, the streets that would go back, the streets that would go forward. You know what I'm saying? It was like by Blockbusters.
Blockbuster. You mean
the video?
Family video?
Family video. You know, I call it
yeah,
Blockbuster still.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But,
yep. And then how long were you looking for her approximately the first time?
What you mean the first time? I looked for a while. I've been looking for a period.
Yeah, I know, but then you do come back to the apartment, you said earlier.
When I went looking for her, I did come back to get.
Yeah. So I'm asking just how long was that time frame of prior to picking up?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. But did you have your phone then when you were looking for her, or no?
No. Okay. I wasn't even thinking about the phone.
I know.
I wasn't even. The phone wasn't even a concern. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Finding her was the concern.
For sure.
So the phone was the concern.
So you come back, you grab Dink, and then is that when you and Andrea have the conversation about what's going on, or
no?
Or did you have the conversation prior to you leaving that long time?
I never really talked to Andrea, period, until basically I talked to Aisha. You know what I'm saying?
So Andrea had no idea until after you spoke with Aisha?
she didn't have no idea, period. Like, she didn't have no full understanding what was going on.
Did she know Breesia was gone?
Yeah, I guess she did. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Because I don't know if she went in the room.
Okay.
That's one thing I don't know if she went in the room. So
she knew you were upset or you were panicking about something, but she didn't know
she
what.
didn't know, but I know when I came back to get Dink was laying on the couch.
Okay.
Dink was in the bed at first.
Yep.
So evidently she knew then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That Bree is not in the house.
Gotcha.
You know, I mean, we didn't talk about that,
Okay.
but I mean, it's like common sense type of thing.
Yeah, it's like, putting two and two together. Gotcha. So then you pick up Dink and you guys go looking again, right?
Right.
And sometime during that time you call Aisha, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you guys meet at Burger King?
Yes.
Okay.
No, McDonald's, not Burger King. McDonald's on Kimberly.
On Kimberly, like East Kimberly?
East. Yeah, it wasn't no Burger King. It was McDonald's.
So you guys meet there in that parking lot, or did you guys go inside at all?
No, because she was mad, and she was like furious. You know what I'm saying? She really didn't even want to talk to me. But the only thing she kept saying, "You're responsible. You're responsible. You're responsible. You're responsible." You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't you watching? I'm like, what you mean? She sleep. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Who watches? You know what I'm saying? I periodically check, but.
Any places you could, I mean, you probably already checked them, but any places in particular that she enjoys or goes to?
I ain't been around my kids in a while. So.
Do you know how long it's been?
Some months. Like, other than, you know, being down there with the river with them, you know what I'm saying, barbecuing for them. As for really having a bond like the way we used to have.
Like spending the night?
Like, period, like our close bond, period. Like, me spending time with them, being with them, around them all the time. That's been some time back, you know what I mean? So.
And how long do you think you were at Vince's place for?
He wasn't there.
No, I'm talking about when you took the kids there after picking them up from.
For a while.
Several hours, probably.
It was some hours. I know it was some hours.
Was it dark when you guys got home from Vince's?
No, it was
still a little late.
It was still a little light.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is getting me a headache.
I'm gonna write some things down. And you said the kids like took a shower, did what they need to do to get ready for bed right when they got home? When they got to the apartment? Okay. So it was a little bit, yeah. And this, my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, was this the first time that her and Detorius have spent the night up there?
Yes. That's why I'm really confused. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, Lil Dick used to stay with me all the time when I lived on 35th. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Can you grab my phone so I can see what that is?
I got it.
Yeah, can I talk to him?
I will just leave it for a second.
I just wanted to tell him to come down here. You know what I mean?
Because I thought you went and picked them up, or they came with you, or something like that.
What you mean by that?
I was told that you went and got your mom, or your mom came with.
No, they was out of town.
Your mom's out of town?
They was closer towards Iowa City. They said they was turning around.
Gotcha.
Because I mean, I thought they would be there, but they wasn't there.
Gotcha. So okay. First time that they spent the night, apartment 8, right? Was that it? Yeah. Have you spent the night there multiple times though prior to this?
Periodically. And then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, periodically. Off and on.
Okay. Just so I make sure I have everything right. Kids go to bed. They sleep in the bedroom.
Yes, sir.
So you guys sleep on the air mattress out in
Yes, sir.
Okay. But you don't go to bed. You go back to Vince's.
I went down there, but they wasn't there.
But no one was there, so you didn't.
Well,
so
I'm not, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Didn't nobody answer.
No one answered. Okay, gotcha.
I don't know if they was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
There was just no reply.
So did you go straight to Vince's and then straight back?
Yes.
Okay. Like you didn't make any stops anywhere else or anything like that?
Not that I could recall.
And then then you went back, and then was it a certain amount of time before you went to the quick shop to get cigarettes, or
it wasn't right away?
Okay, there's some lull in between that.
I mean, probably. I mean, I'm assuming like I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and guess the time because I don't know. I don't want to put a frame on the time, and I really don't know the time.
Did you go to quick shop in the Impala, or is it a different car that you?
Yes, I went
in the Impala. Okay. Got cigarettes, and then you went straight back. Okay.
That took about 35
Quick shop on 53rd. Is that the?
That's the one by West High School.
She was 10 years old, Vaughn.
Thank you, Comfort. I was just gonna answer. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Head back, and then it's after that is when you noticed Briasia's wasn't there. Then you go outside, you check first around the apartment area, and it's here. Then you check some of the nearby streets.
That's when I panicked. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I knew Aisha was still asleep, so I really didn't want to call her until I knew that she got up.
Okay.
So when I called her, you know what I'm saying, she was up, but she was at work.
Where does she work at?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know it's a fast food place.
Okay.
And when I talked to her on the phone, she was like, quit playing with me. You know what I mean? Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not playing with you, man. I'm keeping this shit real. Because at first she thought it was a joke. And I told her, this is not a joke. You know what I'm saying? And that's when she said, well, there's only one person here at the job. So I said, all right, you got to get off. You got to get off. You got to get off. You got to get off right now. So.
And you just left your phone in the apartment when you went out?
I really wasn't thinking about the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh no, for sure.
That wasn't a priority. And I was getting ready to leave my phone when I grabbed a little ding because, you know what I'm saying? But that's when Henry, take your phone. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh. Like, where is it? And then that's when I grabbed my phone.
Gotcha. And that's how you're able to
communicate
with Aisha.
Right.
But you never called 911?
No, I didn't. Because I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I really wasn't for sure. I didn't doubt. I should have doubted 911. But I really wasn't for sure. You know what I mean? So I didn't doubt 911.
So then you met at Aisha at McDonald's, and then did you guys ride together? Well, not in the same car, but we followed each other back up to the.
We rode up there to the apartment, and that's when Lil D came out and said, "Dad, the officer's outside." I said, "Okay, I'm coming outside." So I went outside, and that's when Aisha got kind of like a little frustrated, I would say. He was trying to tell us, like, no, give me information. I'm like, who?
The officer.
He was like, give me information. You know what I'm saying? Aisha, she was so mad, she didn't even want to give him information. I'm like, all right, you got to get a man information. You have to. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? She walked away. That's when I walked away. Because I was just as mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, is you fucking serious? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what I called her. Okay. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And it made me mad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, who doesn't give the fucking information? I don't have no picture of her. You know what I'm saying? I have just like 1 or 2 pictures, period, in my phone with Lil D. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a lot of pictures of them in other phones. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have them in this phone. Okay. So
So you took Taurus with you, and then you met Aisha at McDonald's.
Yes.
So you get back to the apartments. How does Dink come out of the apartment when he's supposed to be with you and Aisha at the McDonald's?
No, that's not what I said. I said, Lil Dink, when the officer, him and Aisha was sitting in the car. When the officer came, Lil Dink came up and said that the police officer was here. That's when I came down.
Came down from?
Down the stairs.
So you were in the apartment
when the officer got there.
Okay. So you arrived before the officer.
Huh?
So you arrived before the officer.
Yes.
Okay. You and Taurus both arrived.
Matter of fact,
the way you made it sound for is that you walked up and.
No. Me and Aisha made it there. Aisha got the number off the building and had them come.
What number off the building?
Because they got numbers on the.
Oh, like the address number.
The address, yes. They got the numbers on the building.
Okay.
And like I said, I didn't even know the number. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know the number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's when Lil Dink came up and said that a police officer. I'm like, okay, I'm coming down. And that's when I came down, and I got to talking to him, and he was telling me what something that happened with him before. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. He's like, don't panic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep my composure. But Aisha was already to the limit, and it ended up becoming a spring match out there, even with the officer. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do if you're not giving me the fucking information? Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, man. I'm like, if I knew what you needed to know on pictures and all that, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I don't have that. You know okay. So there's nothing I can do about that. But she made me mad when she didn't want to give him that. You know what I'm saying? Because he needs that. That's how you get the, you know what I'm saying, the looking for that person.
Okay.
So.
And then so you leave the apartment while the officers are there, and then where do you go?
No, Aisha left first.
Okay. Aisha leaves, and then
I left.
Okay. And where'd you go after?
Like, I was just so mad. I was just rolling around. Okay. I was still looking, you know what I'm saying, but I was just riding, just looking around. You know what I'm saying, like.
Do you remember what parts specifically, like some places that you checked or names of businesses? Did you make it downtown here?
I came all the way. I went through the whole process.
Did you go back to your mobile home at all?
Yes, me and Lil Dink went down there.
You this morning?
Yeah. Once we was looking, you know what I'm saying? We got to looking, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I needed to grab. What was it that I grabbed up out of there? I think it was a couple dollars, whatever it was that I needed. Some money.
So I was starting. Was that before or after you saw Aisha?
I saw Aisha. I don't remember, man. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean, shit. It was. I seen Aisha. Me and Dink went out and then we seen Aisha.
Okay.
Because I was starting to get low on gas, and I needed to grab a few dollars so I could have. That's why I got my money. That's so I could continue to just ride. You know what I mean? And just I was, like I said, I was gonna ride until I couldn't ride no more. You know what I mean? So.
And then so Aisha makes contact with you over the phone, and you're down.
I made contact with Aisha.
Yeah, you called her after.
Then
was there a reason why you weren't answering your phone or text messages or anything?
No, because my
everyone was
phone.
trying to get a hold of you.
No, not at this time. My phone be acting up sometimes.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck it is about this phone, but sometimes I gotta text people first in order to call them, and I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? But anybody, when I go through it and see it, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was moving around, my mind really wasn't on the phone. You know what I'm saying? My mind was on Aisha phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, she found her or something, but anybody else's phone call I really wasn't concerned about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't worried about no other phone call with Aisha. But at first, Aisha said she tried to call me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It didn't ring. You know what I mean? But once I looked at the phone and I called her back, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And once I got to talking to Aisha,
And so when you said you'd meet us at the station, where'd you go after that?
My sisters.
Two sisters?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
I'm on the cemetery.
Like on Eastern?
Oh yeah, I'm on the cemetery.
Do you know the address?
No, I know.
What's your sister's name? Nita.
N-I-T. What my sister got to do with this?
Well, just
she wasn't.
So I know the address, so I can look it up.
McQuay.
McQuay.
Yes.
Can you spell it for me?
McQuay.
Nita is just Nita.
Nita.
So then you went there, but you said they were out of town. You didn't make any contact there. And then where'd you go after that?
Here.
Here. Okay.
Here.
Oh, and then.
Well, they told me to give them. When I talked to the officer, I said, well, I want to at least have my mom and my sister come down with me. She said, okay, well, just be down here by. I think it was a female. She said, come down by. Can you be down there by 12? I said, yeah, I can make it down there by 12. Okay. So when I left from there, I went to. When I left from my sister house, I came straight here.
Okay. And then, so how is your car not here? You know what I mean?
I came straight here.
I get that, but the car that you were driving was the Impala, and the Impala's not here.
I didn't say I was driving the Impala.
Well, you came in the Impala.
I never said I was driving the Impala.
So you left the apartments in the Impala, right?
Yes.
Okay. So at what point did you not have the Impala anymore?
What do that got to do with the Impala? I mean,
because you left there in a vehicle, and that's.
I mean, I'm not trying to make it hard on you.
Yeah, I get it.
But I mean, literally, as for the situation with the driving aspect, you know.
I'm not looking for the driving. I'm looking for the car.
I'm keeping that solo with it.
No, that's fine. I'm more concerned about the car.
I mean, if you want to check the car, you can check the car.
Yeah, we would like to do that.
Yes,
probably.
you can, without a problem.
Where is the car currently?
It's reachable.
Reachable as in.
I can get it to you guys at any time. That's basically what I'm saying.
And also to backtrack.
I mean, one thing about me, I mean, like I said, if I had any issues, I would have never came down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm not gonna, pull, what I'm saying, no extra. But when it comes down to, how I feel about the drugs.
And I know that, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to figure out
what I'm saying is
your back trail of when you left the police asked you to stay there and you left, and all of a sudden there's this car you left in, but now we don't know where the car is. You understand?
Yeah, but if you want to search the car, I can bring the car to search for you.
And I'm just trying to also backtrack, like where. I mean, you don't have to say you're driving the car.
That's my mom. By the way, they probably downstairs.
It says restricted.
Oh. Hi, help you. This is Angela from the warranty department. The reason I'm calling.
Bunch of junk there. But it also helps just to make me understand your route that you took. You had the car and then you didn't. I just want to know where that transition took place.
It's reachable, bro. I understand like that.
But you don't want to talk about how you eventually switched vehicles or.
Never switched. I mean, that was like I ain't switched no vehicles.
Okay.
Why would I switch a vehicle?
But then, so someone else was with you in the car?
But why would I switch vehicles? Where do you get to switch vehicles at?
Because, so the Impala, you left the apartment, okay, and then now you're here at the station, but the Impala's not here.
It's around. I'll say it that way. It's around.
Okay.
It's around.
Around the block somewhere.
It's around.
Okay. That helps me better understand.
Yeah, I mean, I as for the driving,
and I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about Breasia, right?
Right. Yeah. But it's the point that, I
know you don't want to get in trouble for something that's when you're trying to find Breasia. I get that 100%. And so, but you can't think of, I mean, you've checked a lot of areas, but and you haven't been around that much.
But see, like, I think Bree and Dink said that they cousin TT or somebody lived in that area somewhere around there. I don't remember.
TT?
No, their cousin or TT or somebody. I know that they said us. So they don't live in the building complex, but around somewhere. I don't even know who it was. I don't even know who it was.
come out, talk to some other guys, see what they found out. They found out anything else, or like if they found like some video of her somewhere else, or you know what I mean?
Right.
So. Sorry, a little bit. Some of them are still printing. Of course, naturally, we'd have a problem with printer at a time like this. So we'll start near it. And so this is the apartment complex, right? 2744. It's one of the ones up here. I believe it's that one. So I don't know if you want to trace kind of like with the pen and trace where you went.
Bro, I don't know exactly where I went. That's why I'm not.
Did you stop at any places?
Okay.
Did you talk to anyone when you were out looking?
No, I was just looking. You know what I'm saying? Just looking. I've been through the whole area. Almost all of this area. Almost.
But, so what ones have you not been to?
I haven't went over there by Castlewood. I haven't went over there. I haven't went over Western E Mines over there.
Well, no. So this is 53rd.
Oh, no. Okay.
This is a apartment complex.
I thought this was the whole.
No.
Okay. Yeah. I mean.
So you went through all these streets.
I don't drove all through here, all around through there. I mean, I don't hit Brady, Harrison's fucking. I mean, I just, the furthest I went is all the way down. Just like
all the way down where?
Like all the way downtown. Just like, you know what I'm saying? When you circle one area, you know what I'm saying? You try to just continue to go through every area. Mm-hmm. I've been everywhere, man. I'm not going to say where and what streets.
Okay.
I just know I've been all through here.
And did you stop at any? Did you go inside while you're looking? Did you go stop anywhere and talk to anyone, ask them if they've seen someone? Do you remember any places that you did that with?
I didn't do that.
You didn't do that? Okay.
I just moved around.
Okay. So you were strictly in your car the entire time? Okay. In the Impala, right? Okay. And when you got back the second time, when you saw Dink on the couch, did Andrea then say anything? Did Andrea ask anything or say anything to you?
The only thing she asked me is like, what's going on?
Okay.
That's all she said.
And then what did you tell her?
I didn't tell her nothing. I was just like, man, right now I'm frustrated. I'm looking. I should have said something to her, but I assumed that she knew some little Dink being on the couch.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, right now, man, I don't even want to talk right now. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to talk at all. Based on what I kept telling her.
Telling her, yeah. Gotcha. So there's no
like, I'm not gonna draw no map because I really don't know where I was going. I was just moving around, just going around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not no spot in particular. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go in no stores because when I was moving around after I talked.
Did he just say he ain't going no stores? Did you go get your coffee, girl? I don't know if you back yet or not. Did he just say he ain't going no stores?
This man is dumb. He should have just said, once they took him in that room, he should have just said, I want to speak to my attorney.
Once they took him in that room, he was done. I'm like, for real.
He can't even draw. He drove.
Girl.
He don't know his address. He don't know the girlfriend's address. He don't know his baby mama address.
I can't with the dumb criminals. It be the dumb criminals for me. Like, honestly. All right. Let me see how much time we got left. Oh, we got like 23 more minutes out. Let's listen.
Her mom said they was gonna move around too. You know what I'm saying? So I assume that if all of us was moving around, you know what I'm saying, like even Andrea was moving around on feet. You know what I mean? So,
And come correct. You notice when he was asking about that car, he said his homeboy got the car moving around. Yeah.
He don't even know the address to the air mattress Andrea was sleeping on.
You know where? Child.
I'm over here.
Around you can pick up. You know
And then I'm sorry, who else was moving around looking?
And Andrea.
Andrea's around looking?
No, walking around.
Walking around. Like walking around the apartment complex, or walking like
walking
further?
around complexes, and then further. I don't know where all she walked to. She just told me she was walking around looking.
Gotcha.
Aisha mom was looking. Aisha auntie was looking. Aisha was looking. Aisha uncle. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
So,
and so was there any, or is it just the phone calls?
I think there was like 1 or 2 texts.
1 or 2 texts,
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And so would you be fine if we downloaded the phone to have the call logs and the texts?
For what reason?
To corroborate everything here about the call logs and the text. It helps everyone out.
Download my phone.
To get the call logs to show that those calls were made at those certain times.
I can show you my phone. I can just show you my phone.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You want to see? I can just show you my phone. I mean, I can just open up my phone and let you go on my phone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the passcode to your phone?
Just give me my phone now, and I'll open it up for you.
Okay. Will you open up right in front of me?
Right, yeah, I'll open it right here.
And so if you want to just take while I go grab your phone, if you want to just take a closer look, and if there's anything that's sticking out, be sure to mark it, okay?
I mean, what is there to stick out?
Like, for sure places that you went, for sure.
All I'm gonna say is, y'all, that police officer or whatever, detective, let me see what he got on. That detective, police officer, whatever, he knows he's guilty at this point. Here, don't get too comfortable because you're about to go. He knows. I mean, we know. Well, we know because he's on trial, but his demeanor, is everything. It's everything. All right, y'all. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to stop.
He could have been cooperative and just said, "Sure, you can get my court record."
I'm saying, like, why if you're gonna let him open the phone, right, and go through the phone, why do you have an issue with him download what's on the phone? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What kind of resistance out the real? And I'm gonna tell you something else. They probably felt it at the apartment before he even got to that damn room. Concrete.
Yeah.
Cause he had guilt running all over him and the girlfriend. I can't believe she ain't been charged with something her ass.
Especially if they ran his record, ran his name.
Yeah, ran his name, right. And they have. At this point, they have. Mm-hmm. They know. Yup. That's why his ass in now. Let me see if I can fast for this song, y'all. Let's see. Oh, baby. Let me see. They left me there for a minute. Okay. Ooh, are they arresting him? Hold on.
Well, you,
yeah,
but I'm not going to give you my password.
Okay.
I will open it for you so you can look at my phone. But I'm not going to give you.
Why you won't give him the password?
Yes, right after you finish looking. I will let you look in there. I have no problem with you looking.
Okay.
That's something.
Wow.
Okay.
Why you trying to do the cut on that cell phone? Man, can't see.
My mind ain't not even on my phone.
You recently got this phone too, though, right? Yeah.
No, I had this phone for a minute, but
I thought, well, just a new phone number.
yeah, no, this number.
Because you said you didn't know it. That's what I was.
I don't know my number. All I know is 72726. Why you still watching? I don't want to open it, man, bro.
You know,
not if you staring into me while I'm trying to get my number.
What I'm doing is I'm making sure that you're not going in and delete. That's what my concern.
Why would I delete something?
You never know with guys. Trust me.
No.
It happens. It happens.
I mean, as soon as I open it, I'll give it to you.
Sounds good.
So you can look at it.
Yep.
It don't take that damn long to open a phone.
Yeah.
No. Let me try one more time. You only get so many tries.
Yeah, that's true.
It really don't. Now he's trying to act like, listen, y'all, listen, this is so. Now he can't remember the passcode to his phone. Really, bro? Really? Wow.
Yeah, cool.
Now, what do you want to look at? I can show you anything and everything.
Was there?
That's a couple
days ago.
No, that was from when I
Oh,
got. That's from when I got my kids to the conversation. To the conversation when they went to bed. Where was it? I think it's good night, mom. You know what I'm saying? You know, good night, love you. That's what she was.
Well, good night, mom.
That's
what. What is good night, mom though? How?
That's good night, mom. That's the way she said good night, mom. Too.
Who says?
Bree. They didn't have no phone, so they was using my phone or they used the Android phone to use whatever.
But the phone number was to Lil Dink?
No, that's Aisha's phone, but it's my son, so I don't put her name in my phone.
That's the way you contact.
I contact him.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't contact her.
I got you. But there wasn't anything about this stuff besides the.
No.
Well, go click on
who?
On Lil Dink again and go down to the most recent thing.
Where are you?
Okay, and then.
Yeah, remember when I told you she kept trying to call me and my phone was acting up? Yeah, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, I mean, here, I can show you phones. Let me get to the. Okay, I'm going to get this motherfucker.
Then that would be the call log.
That would.
Gotcha.
See.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright.
I mean, I like I said, I have no problem showing you in my phone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But I guess where's the issue of like you just want to dictate of what we see or?
No, I don't. No, I just like, you know what I'm saying? I looked at it like I don't have no problem opening my phone for you. You know what I'm saying? I really don't.
Okay.
I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing to hide in my phone.
Okay.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing at all. So that's the reason why I said I will open it for you.
Gotcha.
I just don't want nobody all in my phone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't matter, but I just don't like people.
Well, it does.
CC said a man gave police a statement about helping a black man who was stuck in Impala from a pond around 4:30 a.m. the morning of the disappearance. After finding out the police were looking for the car. Wow.
Yep, and the man died. The man died. They helped him
Yeah,
pull
I
the
see
car.
that. The man is now deceased. Oh, wow. But all this resistance with his phone, they already know what's going on. I already know.
They know they just like they gonna get it anyway.
You missed what I'm saying. Okay. When I say it don't matter. When I say that, I'm saying like, you know what I'm saying? If you right here in my presence, you can do what the heck you want with my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to know what you know with my phone. That's all.
Gotcha.
I mean, it ain't nothing that I'm hiding in my phone or anything like that. That is not. I would like, if you like, okay, let's connect it to something. Okay, I want to see what you're doing with my phone. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, to be able to download, we would need the passcode, but
like I said,
which just helps speed up any suspicion we would have.
But I don't understand how I got suspicious with my own kids, man. These are my kids.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm just saying it would clear any suspicion, right?
Listen, I mean, I know you know your job. You know what I'm saying? And I know what you have to do. I know what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no issues with that period. But these are my kids, bro. These are my kids. You know what I'm saying? These are mine. Yeah. I'm really like confused. Like, I wish I would have been staying in my same state of mind where I was saying no all the time.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Aisha, I blocked her where she couldn't even call me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's saying no. Because me and her had bad communication sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because of the person who she was talking to. You know what I'm saying? And it just caused a little time. But now she's not talking to that person no more. So it opened up our communication again. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I just...
Anyone you can think of that would try to take Brady?
Why? For what reason?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You know better than I would, right?
I really, the only person who would know better than me would be Aisha.
Yeah. But you can't think of anyone that would take her.
I can't see no reason why.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Bree's a good kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely a good kid. Okay. Definitely a good kid.
Then, before, you might have mentioned, I might have missed it. When you went to Vince's, after you all already went home from Vince's and you went back and you didn't get an answer at the door, what was the reason that you went back there?
That's where I be kicking it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to, drink a beer. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, drink a beer. Hang out a little bit. Talk to, the yin yang. You know what I'm saying? That's as far as I go.
Okay.
For me.
So did you call ahead of time?
No, I don't. Sometimes I call, but 99% of the time you don't answer the phone.
Okay. So
I don't call. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't call you. I just go. Okay. I mean, like I said, my babies are good. You know what I'm saying? My son too. You know what I'm saying? They listen to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All my kids listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem with my kids. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know what I'm saying?
No behavioral issues, something like that.
The mom do. I don't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Like they're defiant
with mom, but not with me. Okay. Why? Probably because I'm more lenient. Okay. And I tend to give them what they want. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want, the only way you can get something out of me if you're acting good. Mm-hmm. Good grades, respectful, doing the things you have to do. That's when you get stuff from me. Other than that, you don't get nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? And my kids know that. Mm-hmm. So this is crazy, man. Yeah. I mean, this is like, I'm more hurt for Aisha. Because, you know what I'm saying, that, she had him. You know what I mean? And my baby mama, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I know she feels some type of way behind it. You know what I'm saying? But like I told her, you know what I'm saying? And she like, Henry, you should have more of a watch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had to watch my kids like that. You know what I'm saying? Never. Mm-hmm. Even when I used to keep her and Bree. Yeah. I mean, Bree ending. You know what I'm saying? I never have to. Because my kids, you know what I'm saying, we communicate. You know what I'm saying? So I really...
You're breathing kind of heavy, is it? You just...
I smoke a lot. And then I'm, you know what I'm saying, thinking about my baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like... even though she ain't my biological, but she's still my baby. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This was rough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, think about it. You know what I'm saying? But I try to not.
What do you think?
And then I got asthma too, so.
Yeah. What do you think happened?
Big bro, I don't even know. I mean, I'm not gonna even try to even put a thumb on it, a finger on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say something that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because our communication was good all day.
With Bree?
With both.
With both as in?
Dick and Bree.
Yeah.
Both my kids been A1 all day.
Okay.
A1 all day, bro.
And then?
All day A1. And then I'm kind of like stopped up congested a little bit too. So
yeah, gotcha.
This is like.
Well, I can assure you, there's a bunch of people right now with the department going out there. We're trying to do what we can.
I hope, pray to God that they find my baby. You know what I mean? Because.
Yes.
Behind you know what I mean? Is a lie.
I feel the same way.
Oh my God, you say that one more time. You know what I mean? Didn't hear a lie. You know what I mean?
I can't hardly understand you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Oh my God, it's like what you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's science. And then I just couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. We're talking about being raised up for 2 years. Is that right? 2 years? Well, shit, I've been doing this too long. Then if it only take 2 years to raise her.
Child.
All right, I'm sorry. I just couldn't take it. You know what I mean?
I know out the real that this dude, like, even if I had seen this before, he was even charged. Like, if we had seen it when it first happened, I would have. This right here is enough for me, and I ain't no damn cop. It's enough. All right, y'all. It's like 2 minutes left. Let's listen.
We need her home.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
We need her home.
Yep. And
this is, and I know, like I said, I know I blames me because I should have had more watch on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I know my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? She is like furious at me. Like I never seen her this mad at me ever. Yeah. But she got reasons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's like if I would have had custody of my kids and I leave them over there and something happened, whether they bust a nose or get a scar or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Do you
True. Can you pause it for a minute?
I'm not mad at Aisha. I'm just
who is that? Oh, treadmill. So a jury trial was set to begin in Lynn County, Iowa on August 8th, but Dinkins waived his right to a jury trial and opted for a bench trial that has been set for August 10th. Okay, I just wanted to answer their question.
Kind of salty that she won't really communicate with me. And you know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because her mom do. Even right now, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to Donita on the phone. Yeah. And me and Donita 100, her mom. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And Donita loves me. You know what I'm saying? And the whole family do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know what Aisha's going through, and it's just gonna take for her to.
And you know, some things that could help with that, right? Of her not being so mad at you.
She is.
Hear me out here for a second. To help ease some of that, or lessen it, or for us to be able to go input more to her, is that your cooperation goes a long way with us, and it also is not going to make her so mad at you, right? So like if she finds out that, you know, the whole passcode on the phone, it is what it is, whatever, she might question that.
Ooh, I see what you were saying, just about.
All right, that's it on that, y'all. That's the I don't know if that's the full and complete, but that's the only one that's out there. I think the interrogation video. So that's that. Let me play this right quick, and then we're gonna talk for a minute. We're gonna get out of here because I'll be back later. Let me see. Let's see.
Since 10-year-old Breasia Terrell first disappeared. Tonight, we're taking a look back at what it took to find her body and examine the coming trial for her accused killer. It's our top story of the evening. As she went missing on July 10th of last year in Northeast Davenport, members of the community formed search parties throughout the city on Credit Island and in Clinton County. She was found dead near DeWitt in March, more than 8 months after she was last seen. 48-year-old Henry Dinkins is accused of murder in the case, currently in the Clinton County Jail. After waiving the right to a speedy trial in a hearing earlier this week, his trial will now begin on Valentine's Day of 2022. The judge who set the trial date expects it to last about 2 weeks. Local 4's Ryan Risky reports this year of grief surrounding the young girl who captured the hearts of the Quad Cities.
July 10th, the day Breasia Terrell disappeared shook the community to its core. Immediately, people from all over the area rallied to try and bring Breasia home by organizing numerous search parties to assist police at Credit Island and in Clinton County.
Most of these people that are here don't know the family at all. I certainly don't know them, but if I have grandkids myself and kids, if one of my kids were gone or grandkids, I'd want somebody out helping.
Breasia's mother, Aisha Langford, joined the search party shortly after and said she appreciated the community effort to bring Breasia home.
And I appreciate those that it touched, you know, those who faced my daughter touched, those that came out and actually brought t-shirts and, you know, out here in the sun getting bit up.
In November, as police continued looking for answers, a walk took place outside the apartment complex where she was last seen. It was there that Aisha Langford shared with Local 4 the last conversation she had with Breasia.
She was telling me that she was learning how to be an AT&T agent because Andrea, you know, she's an AT&T agent and she was pretty excited about being a worker when really she just got an inside of things, you know, with the Bluetooth and everything like that. And you know, she had told me that she had loved me and good night.
After not hearing anything from authorities for months, 2 fishermen were out at a lake in DeWitt where they made a horrifying discovery.
2 local fishermen discovered what was believed to be human remains. When deputies arrived on scene, they immediately notified our investigations unit, the command staff from the Clinton County Sheriff's Office.
On March 31st, Davenport Police Chief Paul Sikorsky had to fight back tears as he delivered the devastating news to the Quad Cities that the human remains found in DeWitt belonged to Breasia.
This news is heartbreaking to both Breasia's family and our Davenport community.
There was one thing that was left after her remains were identified: bring the killer to justice.
This morning, Henry Earl Dinkins was charged in the death of 11-year-old Breasia Terrell.
Reporting for Local 4 News, I'm Ryan Risky.
Thank you, Ryan. And Dinkins could get life in prison if convicted. Now,
let me see if I can find that press conference. Let me see, y'all. Her name is Breasia. And then I promise we won't get off here. If I can't find it, we're going All right, let me see. Okay, yeah. This was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Let's get into this, y'all. Let's listen to the press conference, and then we're going to get out of here. Because we're going to start trial coverage. If not tomorrow, Monday. Let's see. Because it's well into the trial, y'all. It's well into it.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Paul Sikorsky, and I'm the police chief here in Davenport. And last Monday, the Davenport Police Department was contacted by the Clinton County Sheriff's Department in regarding to the discovery of human remains near 270th Avenue near DeWitt. An autopsy on the remains was conducted by the Division of Criminal Investigation, and we have received confirmation that the remains are those of Breasia Terrell. As you know, Breasia's been missing since July 10th from our city. This news is heartbreaking to both Breasia's family and our Davenport community. Our deepest sympathies and heartfelt prayers are with all of those who are affected by this tragic loss. As this case turns from a missing child to a homicide investigation, we know our community is anxious for information regarding the investigation and any charges that may be forthcoming. Desire to see the perpetrator of this crime brought to justice. However, in order to maintain the integrity of this investigation, one that's been going on for some 9 months now, nonstop, I'm not able to comment on any specific investigative details at this time. And I hope you all will respect that for the integrity of this investigation. This investigation continues to be a joint investigation by the Davenport Police Department, the Division of Criminal Investigation from the Iowa Department of Public Safety, and our federal partners at the FBI. I can assure our community that investigators are working diligently to bring justice on Breasia's behalf. Again, they have been nonstop for the last They have been nonstop for the last 9 months. I want to assure our community that when we are able to share details on this investigation, we will. As we told you last Monday in Clinton County with Sheriff Greenwald, that we would let you know just as soon as we could when we had information on this. We will continue to do that for our community's sake, for Breasia's sake, and Breasia's family. We have been in constant contact with Breasia's family. This is a very tragic and emotional time for them, and they need our community's support.
We've been working with our partners from Family Resources to ensure they have the support services that they need during this time. And I'd like to let them speak a little bit about those services and what we have here in our community, great services for as far as that's concerned. So if Nicole Cisney Durbin, the president of Family Resources, will talk.
Good afternoon, everyone. Nicole Cisney Durbin. I'm the president and CEO of Family Resources. On behalf of Family Resources and our community, I want to express my sincere condolences to Breaja's family. We are so sorry this happened, and it was not your fault. The loss of Breaja will create a ripple effect of trauma throughout our entire community, from her mother, her siblings, her extended family members, to her neighbors, her classmates, teachers, school personnel, all of us in this room. Our entire community will feel this tragic loss. We want our community to know that you do not have to deal with this loss alone. Even if you did not personally know Breaja or her family, you may still feel grief over her loss and need support. Like the chief said, we've seen this in the news for the last 10 months. Our community is grieving along with Breaja's family. But we're here for you. Family Resources offers free and confidential services to anyone who has been impacted by trauma or violent crime. We can provide one-on-one support, group support. We can offer debriefings for schools or your places of employment. We can help parents who want to talk to their children about this loss and just don't know how. We can tailor our services to meet your needs. We have a 24/7 toll-free crisis line that's available and staffed by trained advocates. That number is 866-921-3354. We are here for the community during this time, and we will work closely with our partner organizations to ensure our community needs are met. Thank
you. As you can see, every time that I've had the opportunity to speak about this over the last 9 months, it's always been more than just we've had tremendous support collaboration throughout this whole ordeal, and all of which for one reason, and that's working for Breaja and her family and our community. Today we have DCI up here with us. We have the Clinton County Sheriff up here with us. We have members, or we have our superintendent from the Davenport Community Schools. We have our school board president here and Family Resources here. Before we came down here to talk to all of you and to talk to our community, we sat upstairs at a table and just recognized, one, how different our jobs are, but that we all do it for the same reason and for the same cause, and that's for our community and our kids and our families. So I will entertain a couple of questions if anybody has any, but I do appreciate you all being here to deliver this message to our community and Breaja's family as well. Yes. Yep, any investigative details that I haven't already talked about right here. For the integrity of this investigation, I'm not going to comment on any of those as of yet. Excuse me? He's still incarcerated at this current time on unrelated charges.
You did mention that it was a homicide investigation that is confirmed from what you found.
Yep, so you know, this now turns, I guess, officially in our eyes into a homicide investigation. One of the things I'll tell you is we've been conducting this investigation over the last 9 months as if it was, but certainly I can certainly share that that's what
that's what it's officially called now here in Davenport.
Can you talk a little bit about what your investigators? It's obvious that you've been deeply affected by this. Can you talk about that team and what they're going through?
Yeah, I think there'll be a time where we'll be able to share some of those things, maybe in a little more intimate setting. But I can tell you, you know, they're affected by this as well. Deeply, you know. It's a 10-year-old girl. So, any other questions? Yes.
What's it like now knowing where Brianna was and having, you know, another step to take in this investigation?
Your question is, what is it like? It's a big step in the investigation. It's a big step for the family and for the community, and as well as the investigation. So while, you know, I don't think any of us wanted to be here and hear this and talk about it, I think it's going to help with closure. I think it certainly is going to help with the closure of investigation, the continuance of the investigation, and where that investigation goes. So you know, it's tragic, and again, I don't think anybody wants to hear this. None of us want to be up here, you know, talking to family members about this. You know, we've already met with family members and have had, you know, these discussions intimately with them. So this today doesn't come as a surprise at all to the family members, but it's a big step in this whole process of dealing with it.
Is there anything that you or the family wants the community to do now?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for the community to help with this right now is compassion and prayers for Briaja's family, and patience when it comes to the investigation. I will tell you, as the police chief here, I couldn't be more happy with the effort and professionalism that's gone into this effort from July 10th until today. I'm extremely happy with the performance of our investigators, but also the assistance that we've had from outside of the Davenport Police Department as well. So patience with us, confidence in us, but also maybe equally, if not more important, I think prayers and open arms to the family. Nicole talked a little bit about it. This is going to affect a lot of people. You know, there's a reason that TJ Schneckloff is here, and the president of our Davenport Community School Board as well. This affects a lot of people, and they're equally as affected by it. I'm the one who is up here delivering the message, but you know, they're affected, and students, teachers, you can imagine, friends. The ripple effect goes a long ways in our community. So thank you for asking that. Well, I can tell you, since last Monday, we've met with them and talked with them several times, if not daily. I know an investigator met personally with them last night. Yes. Yes.
Thanks. You, in August, there was a lot of searching in Clinton County, obviously a big place. Was this an area, going back now to Monday and Tuesday, was this an area that had been previously searched or in that area?
I think that's a question that we'll wait later on for investigative details to bring those kinds of things out. I think that's all part of the overall investigation of that our detectives are conducting.
Chief, obviously, if somebody has any information that they've been sitting on, now that we know it's her, this would be the time to come forward.
Yeah, absolutely. All of you do us a great service with getting this information out, and maybe you don't understand how important that is at times. And so anything that our community even thinks could be related to this, whether it's in Clinton County or right here in Davenport or somewhere in between, we ask you to please contact our agency to give that information. As little as you may think it may be inconsequential, I can assure you that we will look into those things. We've looked into literally hundreds of them over the last 9 months. And over the last week or week and a half since this information became evident in Clinton County, more information, has come about from just community members wanting to do the right thing. So I think it's a great point. We want our community to know we still need you. We still need your help. If you think you saw something or you heard something, please contact our investigators. One more question. Go ahead.
Can you explain a little bit more about what's next in the investigation timeline and possible charges?
Yeah, I don't have a timeline for possible charges. I will tell you that our investigators our Davenport investigators are working with agents from the DCI and our FBI partners and putting all the information and doing more work in the investigation to just give our prosecutors everything they need to move forward on this. So I don't have a timeline for you, but I can assure you when we do have information on charges that we will contact you and we'll meet again and discuss that.
Do you anticipate this being prosecuted in Devon or in Scott County?
That's not a question for me. I appreciate the question, but that has nothing to do with the Davenport Police Chief or the Davenport Police Department. I have great confidence in our investigators and the help that we've had on this from day one has been nothing short of amazing. And again, all of this was done for Breasia and Breasia's family in our community. So I thank you all for your role that you take so seriously in getting this information out, because it does help. So thank you very much.
So from what I can understand, at this point, this was 2 years ago. This was when they first discovered her body. That guy Henry was still locked up. I'm thinking, I don't know how long after his interrogation that he got locked up, but he was locked up, and I think the guy said due to unrelated charges. So maybe he had some charges out there when all this took place. But then, hold on. When they arrested him, because you notice in that press conference, that's when they had just discovered her body. And so here in this press conference, y'all, which is about 9 minutes long, this is when they announced charges against him. Okay.
Our community on the Breasia Terrell case. And at this time, I'd like to introduce our, good morning, everybody. Today, we'd like to update our community on the Breasia Terrell case. And at this time, I'd like to introduce our Scott County Attorney, Mike Walton.
This morning, Henry Earl Dinkins was charged in the death of 11-year-old Breasia Terrell. These charges are the result of a 9-month investigation by the Davenport Police Department and numerous other agencies. And Captain Biggs is going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. Because it is a pending case, we cannot talk about the results of the investigation in detail. The charging documents are public record, and they read as follows. Murder first degree. On or about July 10th, 2020, Henry Dinkins did remove and confine a child, BT, from 2744 East 53rd Street, Davenport, Iowa, and with premeditation, malice aforethought, and intent to kill BT, shot her with a firearm, causing her death. Kidnapping first degree. On or about July 10th, 2020, Henry Dinkins did remove a child, BT, from 2744 East 53rd Street, Davenport, Iowa, without consent or authority or by deception, to secretly confine and inflict serious injury, and as a result of the kidnapping, BT was murdered. A significant step in this case. It is important to understand that bringing forth charges is not the end of the legal process, but just the beginning. The case will now proceed to court. This time, Captain Brent Biggs is going to talk a little bit about the investigation.
Good morning. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out this morning. I'd like to begin by thanking our partner agencies who have assisted us from the beginning of this investigation, and the support continues as we work towards successful prosecution. The Iowa Department of Criminal Investigation, the criminalists and evidence technicians of the Iowa Crime Lab, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Scott County Sheriff's Office, Clinton County Sheriff's Office, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, Family Resources, who have provided valuable victim support to not only Breasia's family, but also to the community at large, while we try to process this tragedy. In addition, I'd like to acknowledge over 20 other public safety agencies that assisted us in 2 large-scale search operations in Clinton County and in Scott County. Since Breasia was reported missing, the outpouring of support from our community has been overwhelming. Community members have spent hundreds of hours searching alongside law enforcement and on their own, looking for Breasia in Scott County and in Clinton County. We appreciate all the tips that our community has provided to our investigators so that they were able to follow up on leads. I would also like to acknowledge Breasia's mother, Aisha Langford. She has been supportive and cooperative with our investigators this entire time. We cannot imagine the grief and pain she must experience, and our thoughts and our prayers remain with her and Breasia's family. In past media updates, we had always provided that there was a dedicated team of investigators that continued to the ongoing investigation, but also were dedicated to Breasia. I would like to recognize our investigators that stand up here with me today for their tireless and diligent work over the past 10 months. This case has been very difficult and has been very hard on them, both professionally and personally. And if it weren't for them, we would not be able to stand here in front of you today to bring forth charges. Every day they come into work and they deal with the worst of humanity, yet they drive on to support and look out for the most vulnerable among us. And their work greatly matters. So it is my honor to present to you Lieutenant Kyle Chisholm, who is the Deputy Division Commander of the Criminal Investigation Division. He oversees all major cases. Detective Evan Obert, step up, Evan. He is the lead investigator for Breasia and is assigned to the Special Victims Unit. Detective Maureen Hammis. She's an experienced veteran with the Special Investigations Unit. And Detective Sean Johnson, also an investigator with the Special Victims Unit. If it were not for these 4 investigators, we would not be here today to present charges. Thank you. Last but not least, where's he at? My fault. Sergeant Jeff Piper. And I feel bad because Jeff is the supervisor of the Special Investigations Unit, not only overseeing the investigation, but has been in contact with Aisha weekly, if not daily, at certain points in this investigation, and has provided not only investigative information to her, but has actually provided support with her and her family this entire time. Thank you.
As you can see, it takes a village. Just to echo what Captain Biggs said, the amazing work that these detectives here have done over the last several months. It's amazing, and its quality as well. Also, the partnerships that we have in this area. I know at any time, any one of us up here can pick up a phone and ask for help from other agencies, and we come running to help each other, and that's happened in this case. And lastly, just the help that the community has offered and has physically done here, both here in Scott County and in Clinton County, has been amazing as well. We are going to take some questions, but just remember to maintain the integrity of the investigation. We won't be able to answer any specific investigative questions, but if you do have any questions, we're ready for those.
Are there any other suspects being sought at this time?
Mike, do you want to deal with that?
At this time, Mr. Dinkins is the only individual charged.
But there's nobody else that you suspect.
The investigation is always ongoing. It'll be ongoing till the very end of the case. At this time, Mr. Dinkins is the only one charged.
Any other questions?
They want to know if their girlfriend charged.
Can you give it, and I understand you have to maintain the integrity of the investigation, but can you give us anything generally about what led to the break-in, led to the charges?
As has been referenced up here, this has been an intensive 9-month investigation involving numerous agencies.
One of my moms, get that profanity out my chat for me, please. One of my moms, let me get to my chat.
Civilians, input, all of that comes together to make a case.
Any other questions by anybody?
No, that's not what I said. I said the person wanted to know if she was charged. That's what I said. So listen, y'all, that's it for today. We start coverage on the trial, which I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow. But definitely Monday, okay? But with that being said, come correct. You got anything to say before or y'all got any questions in the chat? Come correct. You got anything to say before we get off? But anywho, so that's what it is. Like I say, with any case that we cover, if you have any video or anything that you think we should be made aware of, y'all please send it to me. I'm gonna put my email. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna put my email up, and y'all email it to me if y'all come across any videos that y'all think that we need to if you think that we need to cover. Go ahead, come correct.
Yeah, I'm at this point and looking at this, all of the information, because there's so much information, detailed information on this case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really appalled and feel like that city, that town, they need to push for, as far as these sex offender laws, because he was a whole sex offender. Did not register, did not provide an updated address as he was instructed. So why was he out so long?
What do you mean? Why was he out so long? When?
As a registered, when you are charged, they did not have an updated address for him.
Right.
And he is supposed to provide that information once he was charged with that.
Yep.
And he didn't. And this is a man who was, sexually abused a 5-year-old child. And
Oh, that was a. So wait a minute. Was you said is that the case that he was the first original case at what 19 years old?
Right.
Okay, great. So I'm thinking, and I'm not for sure until I do more research, that's probably why he probably basically got arrested, if not in that after that interrogation, but shortly thereafter, because him even being around Breasia was a violation. I'm thinking.
But see, I'm wondering if, because remember, they said that detective said that he was pulled in for a charge, or that cop police chief said that he was arrested for a charge not related.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking.
So that's probably when they got him. But needless to say, they need to have stricter laws. Because if you can ping somebody's cell phone, then you can find a damn needle in a haystack, especially when it comes to somebody running around sexually abusing kids and somebody that is in the system. That's what I think of that. He's a whole idiot.
Absolutely. Good. We're gonna start trial coverage on this either tomorrow, definitely Monday. So thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Come Correct, so much. It was a big help. I appreciate you hitting the link. I do. Y'all be sure to hit the like button if you hadn't already hit it. And for those watching the replay, be sure to hit the like button. With that being said, y'all, I think I do too, E-Books, because this is the thing. When supposedly she woke up and saw Breasia wasn't there, and then she saw he. And it was hesitant about letting the cop in. I knew then she knew something. But she may be testifying against him, which is probably why she don't have no charges. Okay, yep, ask questions. All right, now, so we're going to get out of here because I am going to come back tonight on my T channel. So, with that being said, I'll see y'all later on tonight. Like I said, thank you, Come Correct.
Good live.
Shout out to Juicy Kim, crazy ass as well. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be safe, be blessed, never stressed. All right. Y'all be very, very careful out there. I love.
Bye, y'all.
Shout out to the True Siblings. Okay. Until next time, y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. What'd you say, Come Correct?
I was saying bye. Bye.
Oh, okay.
People.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all. We out.
It's my regular. I'm talking things for better now. Things for better now. We better. It's my regular. I'm talking things for better now. I